Try making this a little entertaining. All right, watch this. Hey, look, everyone. Look at Kick Chat right now. You see what's going on? You see how I just banned that fucking schlub? That freaking bum? Yeah, that's entertaining, isn't it? Grade A entertainment. Okay, let's continue. Minimal effort, maximum profits. That's what YouTube's all about. We don't want to get involved in anything. We don't want to help anyone. We just want money to roll in because we turned on a power switch today. That's YouTube. Just support the stream now. Just do it now. Drop a sub, drop a tip, drop a super chat, drop a membership, drop your pants. All right, keep your pants on, but drop everything else and support the stream so I don't have at the end be like, hey guys, what happened? And then people are like, you see, he's begging. Like, well, I just did a freaking 2.5 hour horror stream, which is what people wanted. They asked for it. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So, Puricato asks a very valid question. Ready? Why doesn't YouTube restrict the membership purchase to the currency of the streamer? They do. But the problem is, it's the conversion. Like, for example, what YouTube does, it looks at the economic climate of a country. Argentina has been falling apart. That's why Argentinian currency is worth almost nothing, okay? So right now, YouTube looks at Argentina and says, oh, well, because their currency is worth almost nothing, we don't want to make it so that the cost of a YouTube membership would be like $50. So instead, they say, we're going to scale it to their currency. The problem then is, someone who lives in somewhere outside of Argentina can use a VPN to pretend like they live in Argentina and get the massively discounted membership rate. That's the problem with YouTube.
It sounds like YouTube is trying to include a group of people who otherwise couldn't support their favorite streamers, who couldn't gift memberships to their favorite communities, so they make it affordable for these people. I mean, in practice, that sounds great, and it sounds like YouTube is pretty consumer friendly in that sense. And obviously there are bad actors out there, right? Like, he's not wrong about people using a VPN, but those are just bad actors. The idea that YouTube is including a country that otherwise would not be able to afford a single membership for a channel is pretty fair. The only person that it really affects that doesn't make as much out of it is the streamer. He doesn't make as much money as he wants out of it. But the funny thing is, DSP could really care less if people got a membership. He just wants the money from it. I mean, you can see at the top of the screen, it's kind of cut off. It says top memberships, Princess Luna 1. I mean, all he cares about is the amount of memberships that were gifted, right? And in his mind, he should get 50% of the $5, $6, whatever it costs. But because it scales with a country's economic currency, DSP gets paid nothing for it. Therefore, he has a huge, massive problem with it. And it's like the worst thing that's ever happened.
So you might say, well, why are they doing that? That doesn't really make sense. YouTube, here's the thing with YouTube. They really want to feel like they're full of like social justice and good and kindness for all, and we do the best thing for people all around the world, right? In reality, what YouTube is actually doing is enabling crime. Because if you actually look at the amount of people in Argentina that buy memberships, it's about this much compared to the insane amount of people in other countries.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you just sound like a piece of shit. Like, you just sound like the biggest piece of shit ever. Yeah, it's a crime that they allow people to get memberships so cheap. Because you know who suffers? Me. I'm the one that suffers. They're enabling crime. People are allowed to get 50 memberships and I only get 30 cents out of it.
But you don't care who gets a membership anyway. In fact, you typically get way more memberships on your channel than you have YouTube viewers on a consistent basis. So people that aren't even channel viewers get memberships. Who cares? You're still making the money off of it. You're just not making as much as you want.
Countries that buy memberships. So YouTube screws themselves over and actually allows mass crime, and they prefer that so that like 2 people in Argentina can afford a membership. So everyone else suffers, everyone gets fake memberships worth nothing.
They don't suffer though, they get a free membership to your channel. Regardless if someone paid $100 for their membership or they paid 10 cents, it doesn't affect them either way. They have a membership to your channel. But he's so delusional, he says everyone suffers. No, Phil, just you, the streamer, suffer. I mean, it's happened on so many other streamers' channels. I remember it happening on lolcow Live way back in the day, but the problem is, Phil makes such a big deal out of it. It encourages these bad actors to do it to Phil because he can't keep his mouth shut.
Mass fraud across the internet, but that's okay, so 2 people in Argentina can afford a membership, according to YouTube.
Okay, so only 2 people watch YouTube from Argentina. Nice, got it. And everybody else is a criminal. This guy is just... he's something else, man.
That's their philosophy, so they're idiots. Okay, they're morons. It's completely stupid. Why would you allow mass crime to help 2 people in Argentina?
Phil always bites the hand that feeds. Like, you're stuck on YouTube or Kick, dude. Unless you want to go to like TikTok and start streaming or OnlyFans, I mean, you're biting the hand that feeds you. You're calling the people that basically employ you, that allow you to operate a business, that you call it a business, and you call them all stupid on a daily basis, it seems like, because you don't get your way and YouTube doesn't baby you and give you the money that you think that you deserve, I guess.
Again, they live in a fantasy world of rainbows, unicorns, you know, the pot of gold, you know, fairy dust, and, you know, all kinds of happy shit that doesn't exist in real life. So they think they're doing like the world a favor by doing this, when in reality, they're just complete f***ing mouth-drooling morons who hurt themselves by having this policy. But, you know, we're the ones who suffer. People who make a living on YouTube, we're the ones who have to get abused and suffer while they're not really affected by it. So as long as we're the ones suffering and not them, it's all good.
Oh my god, boho, dude. A guy that plays video games on the internet for a living 40 hours a week. Feels so bad this guy has to suffer. Don't you all in the comments, don't you all feel so bad for this guy? He's got to suffer and make almost nothing off of these memberships that he otherwise just wouldn't get at all. You got $10 for someone that wouldn't give you any money at all otherwise. So,
you see, the moment they suffer, they take advantage, or people take advantage, they'll clap back. For example, people were doing this abuse to try to buy the premium memberships to YouTube, which are $20 a month, and you get YouTube Premium, no ads on YouTube. They closed that loophole. I'm serious. They actually cracked down on that and closed the loophole so the people who were doing the VPN stuff couldn't get YouTube Premium at a discount.
I don't know, Phil, have you looked around? Like, YouTube is the platform that you stream on. If YouTube ceased to exist tomorrow because they couldn't afford to continue to operate because of this discounted YouTube Premium loophole, where would you be? Back on Twitch? I'm sorry, Phil, like, YouTube is bigger than DSP Gaming. YouTube Premium actually comes with benefits from the site. A DSP Gaming channel membership doesn't affect anybody. You get some emotes that you made, cool, big whoop. Like, what are they gonna lose on that? That 1,000 people got a DSP emote they can use in chat. Because it doesn't make any sense that somebody can pay 99 cents for YouTube Premium, get no ads whatsoever, and YouTube eats the cost. Of course they're not gonna. This is just stupid thinking.
They still haven't fixed the loophole for memberships because that affects the streamers, not YouTube. See? So they don't care that we get screwed. As long as they're not getting screwed, that's what they'll fix, not us.
What a baby.
But that's how corporate stuff works. That's the corporate mentality, you know?
Phil, how's that Wolverine doll doing?
It's terrible, but it is what it is. Come on, we are so close to hitting a goal. We didn't hit one last night, which really sucked. We didn't hit the goal last time we played Mario. That sucked. It was because we had to end the stream early. Today we don't. It's a full stream. Can we get some last-minute rallying support? Let's do it. Right now, someone drop a couple of subs. Right now. Someone drop a few memberships. Let's get a tip. Let's get a super chat. Seriously, how about a bunch of kicks? Let's just hit it now. Enough with the dilly-dallying. Let's go.
I'm just curious, if somebody dropped YouTube memberships that were Argentinian right now, do you still want them? Because they're fake, as you say. Or does it matter? It's support.
Let's hit the goal now. Not later. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not next Tuesday. Now. Now we have a gear mode.
Let's see if Phil hit the goal. So funny when DSP does his YouTube recordings and then turns it off. It's almost like a split personality. He's like, thanks for those of you who supported, and I'll catch you on the next one. And then he stops recording and it's like a full mask off.
You guys are always a great audience. I thank you guys for chilling. And for those who did support, thank you. See you for more Mario Galaxy 2 in the future.
And recording off.
All right. So yeah, guys, I had a great time. I am disappointed that, again, we're not hitting goals. This is the second time we didn't hit a goal for Mario. Second time in a row, actually. That sucks, because I was liking it, and I was trying to keep it on day streams. But honestly, maybe it has to go to night streams now when I do play it. I mean, I didn't want to do that, but this is twice in a row it hasn't hit a goal as a day stream. That says something, you know? But thank you to those who did chill.
Keep in mind that this guy decided to play a new Ninja Gaiden game for 2 hours on his night stream and play this 15-year-old game on a day stream. And Ninja Gaiden came out yesterday. This game came out 15 years ago. It's just kind of funny. I don't get it. I just don't get his thought process behind anything at all.
And support. All right, I am now on break. I'm going to upload. I'm going to come back tonight, and we're going to do more Ninja Gaiden 4. Now, I do hope that you will show up tonight for Ninja Gaiden 4. I understand that last night, a lot of people did show up, and then they ran for the hills when I decided to do this challenge room.
By the way, DSP did an optional challenge room, and I guess he was raging, and he says all his core fan base ran away because he was raging, and the only people that stayed were detractors and trolls to clip it, and that's the reason he didn't hit the goal. So he actually blamed the developers and Ninja Gaiden for him not hitting the goal last night because they made the part too challenging, and it was an optional part. Yeah, that's all I got in this one, y'all. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.